Federal funds are going towards rehabbing one of Vermont's critical rail trails. Our Kiana Burks explains how the improvements will help create one of the largest trail systems in the Northeast.
The Vermont Agency of Transportation has received $1.44 million in federal funds to rehab the Missisquoi Valley Rail Trail, or MVRT.
This trail opened back in the 90s, and we continue to make investments in this trail to keep it viable.
The MVRT is one of Vermont's longest trails and spans from St. Albans City to Richford. It's 26.1 miles long and passes through forest, farmland, and several cities, towns, and villages. Once complete, the MVRT will connect to the Missisquoi Valley Rail Trail and Canada's trail network, creating one of the largest regional trail networks in the northeastern region of the United States.
Yes, it will connect to the 96 miles of Missisquoi Valley Rail Trail. And on the Canadian side, there's no direct trailhead to trailhead access, but it brings you to Richford. And Richford is a Canadian border customs crossing where you can cross into Canada.
City and town officials along the corridor say the project will lead to more economic development opportunities, something they're especially thankful for, while communities are still dealing with pandemic impacts.
This is a pretty area that is heavily dependent upon tourism, especially coming from the north out of the Montreal area, and COVID kind of really shut things down, and it was felt on both sides of the border. Now the border has been open. Certainly we're hoping that we can make up for lost time.
The connection of the MVRT to Canada has always been pretty special, but I think it might just organically lead to more people thinking that I'm going to take a trip, there's St. Albans, I'm going to start it or end it there and spend part of my day in the downtown as well.
They're anticipating an increase in tourism and general usage of the trail systems when this project is completed, and will provide both Vermonters and visitors with more recreational opportunities in their communities. State officials say the rehab project will likely take a few years to complete, but there's no major construction that has to take place.
What this project is going to do is rehabilitate that surface for a new surface. Same product, just new, and we are going to also extend the project just slightly from where it terminates now in St. Albans. We're going to connect it a little bit further, a little closer to downtown in St. Albans on Lower Newton Street.
Well, the MVRT has always been an important recreational resource for the city, but having an extension of the trail deeper into the city means that we can possibly make a stronger and easier connection for even more people and families to bike and walk right from downtown.
Going forward, state officials say they plan to make the upkeep of Vermont's trail networks a priority. Reporting in St. Albans, Kiana Burks, Channel 3 News.